Well, this is a message for Commissioner Brian Sager. It's meant to be a peace offering, I suppose, an overture, if you like, even though you and I don't always see eye to eye. Hey, it's your old friend, Tommy the SpiderBaby Saturday. I thought I'd give you a quick tour of where I have spent the last 5 days preparing for coronation of the champion, the semifinals and the finals. I realize nothing in this life is free, so I've been boxed up here. This is what we call, it's a technical word, not too many people in the audience are going to appreciate it, but it's called a gymnasium, which is a Greek word for place where learned literacy never goes. Now over here, you can see a vast array, a virtual rainbow of what I call garrison creeds. Some smart aleck personal trainer is telling me, no, they're called dumbbells. And I'm like, tomato. Oh. And over here, Brian, this is something I know you'll appreciate. Yes, there it is. You see what's going on there? Right? Okay. Oh, there it goes. You see, you can run and go virtually nowhere. Therefore, it's sort of a perfect metaphor for your career, wouldn't you say? Come on. Oh, stop. Another metaphor for your career. But no, seriously, Brian, I'm trying to be nice here. I'm trying to be nice. It's not really my natural state. I wanted to talk to you about the coronation of champions, you know? Hasn't been an easy week for me. It hasn't been an easy week for the world, has it? And I've been thinking about it. On one end you have the Midwest All-Star Wrestling Heavyweight Championship, and on the other end you have me. And between me and it there are 3 wrestlers, Garrison Creed, Tyler Jones, and Jake Savage. And I find myself thinking of a phrase that's come into popular usage lately, darkest hour. Have you heard of it? Winston Churchill used that phrase when it was just Great Britain, United Kingdom, against Nazi Germany, which by then had spread out all across Europe. And it was now turning its attention there. It was a time of great despair for the British people, but what did they do? They kept calm. They carried on, you know? And thinking it through a little bit more, I thought, well, the same could be said for any one of those other wrestlers, right? They have to go through 3 wrestlers. And while I have to go through them, they have to go through 2 wrestlers and Tommy the SpiderBaby Saturday. And the difference between them and me, while all of them would be a good champion, and I say that grudgingly because I respect all 3 of them, I like only one of them, while they have to go through what they have to go through, ultimately they're going to have to go through me. In the darkest hour, that's not a time of despair for me. I am the world's wickedest wrestler. I am a creature of darkness. Darkness is not a place of fear. It's my home turf. It's where I'm strongest. It's like saying, hey, Aquaman, I'll meet you on the sea floor. Make sure and bring your trident. Oh no, not the sea floor. That's where I'm my strongest. And that's what those guys are going to have to face. Me in my natural element. And I'm taking nothing for granted, and I'm taking nothing away from any of the 3 of them. But Brian, what I can't stop thinking about is that you as commissioner, if I survive the process, and after that last 3 count is made, and the final bell is tolled, Brian, and if things turn out the way I want them to turn out, the way I think they're going to turn out, I will be there in that ring, and I will offer you my ever-reducing waist. You see that? Thanks for noticing. Getting smaller every week. And you are going to be forced, in your capacity as commissioner, to wrap that beautiful silver and black ornament around me. And I'm going to hand you my limp wrist, Brian. And you're going to have to raise it up. And you're going to have to say those words. You're going to have to say to everyone, here is your winner. And the first ever Midwest All-Star Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Tommy the SpiderBaby! Yeah, you know the rest. I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to ruin it. I want to make sure that you're the first one to say those words all in a row. And Brian, in that moment, I think you're going to understand that, well, my darkest hour at that point will have concluded. And your darkest hour, oh, Brian, it'll be just beginning. It'll be just beginning.